is to choose. But the Ornn blind opens the floor here for zorenous. Pick whatever you would like, mate. The matchup is effectively going to be free. And so they go for the Camille.
Yep, gives them that potential, right, not to be too reliant on fighting that pick. Obviously, that is a primary avenue for them, but some split push potential, also to match some of the items scaling that Ornn is looking to provide, right? 2 to 3 item breakpoint for that Camille can be an absolute menace, give you a bit of a headache, and especially punish you when those teleports aren't available. What do you think as a whole, I suppose? Because, I mean, I look at Kanga, as you say, it is on brand for Chungy. He was known for playing a lot of utility last year. And this was a pocket pick that came out in those scenarios where it could be a case of you can be annoying, but I can be just a tad more.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if we're going to compare compositions from Kanga between yesterday and today, this is miles ahead. All right? This is such a vast improvement in my mind from compositional strength. They did double down a little bit with a pick type of composition, but Malzahar is more diverse. Level 6, right? It is an ultimate, it is a pick. Beyond that, you know, you get the full items, you get multiple rotations of a Q-off. You're still a team fight control mage, in a sense, and Lived rounds it out with team fight, long distance engage. Direwolves on the other side have a pretty strong 4-man unit with a Zoe and a Jhin on the same map. Good bodying and control from a Xin Zhao and a Leona. And then Camille can play for team fights, can play for split push, is more flexible in the itemization choices in that top lane, where you know what an Ornn is going to provide. I like the Direwolves composition, but I do feel, once again, that if Kanga gets an early lead, their comp can kind of run away with it, right? Because a behind team being forced into a QSS tax is devastating.
Certainly is. Delays the inevitable, right? If you're looking to try and play ahead and be annoying and have all this damage from afar that looks to try and one-shot somebody, how are you going to find that when you've got to invest all that extra gold into that item just to even be able to play the game? It's going to be interesting to see what we can see from the bot lane of Kanga, especially as you already highlighted. It wasn't the best opening day for them, but a very strong pairing for them to play from. And certainly could be one for the all-in, not opting for the ignite in this matchup, going for the flash instead, but now turn your attention to bot lane. Oh! Cleanse into Lantern. Oh no, he's done it. Goodo has flashed forward 4. I don't think it was necessary.
No,
Goodo
it was
picks
not.
it up with the ignite, but hey, it looks cool.
He was securing it.
What's this for him?
Gromp is not theirs. They can take the blue buff, they've earned it, but the Gromp is not theirs.
Uh-oh. Look at Chungy, freeway collapse, he's in trouble, passive is gone, there's the paddle start, it's the flash away, deadly flourish, good sidestep, never grasp on the turret! Kyose, he's too good! Kyose
it was a good response from Chungy to use the ult, but numbers with their zorenous top.
Nice one there from zorenous, hook shot to try and disengage away from that one, now to flash, the passive comes through, bit of extra mitigation! Hextech ultimatum to try and buffer an iframe, but
respond to.
Wasn't much needed kill as well, bear in mind, Liv was down about 20 CS at the time, so that's going to try and help even out the odds here, and they did burn literally everything that the Camille has to offer, so down all the summoners. Same could be said for Liv to facilitate that play. And whilst they started off the Herald, they won't be able to finish it. That goes into the pocket.
That gank top lane was so crucial from the side of Kanga. Mid lane, unfortunately, is just going to be behind. And bot lane, Jhin, very self-sufficient with minimal resources compared to that of the Jinx that wants to make it as soon as possible.
It's not done yet.
Oh, that dash forwards.
Uh-oh, he's locked in place. Only cancels his base, comes in. Does he hit the stun? I think he missed it. The Heartbreaker comes out. There's the reset now. He is the Camille. The flash away from the Crescent's guard, and it disengages away from the...
Just a big fan of what they have put together overall, but Direwolves commanding the map, really, in comparison.
Certainly are. They've been the first on the map to try and steal things away. A little bit late to put up any...
It's hard to say that they're going to actively contest this Herald yet. As junglers...
Only looking for it. A blast cone is there if they ever so need it. Doesn't have to burn the flash just yet. Ornn ult comes out, knocks up one. Straight into zorenous. He flashed out. He can now dash back on in. Looking for it. Chungy flashing more than the never grasp. You can hit the Hextech ultimatum, but you're not escaping. A flash away. Oh, Super Mega Death Rocket does not connect. From downtown in the bot lane, it could have been huge, but only he's the one getting huge now. He's found himself a double. And he won't find much more.
You can see, I think the hookshot just... Something went wrong there, it was fishy.
Something else could be going wrong here in a second because all the shots of the curtain calls come on through. Second chance at winning a team fight. Worth noting that the only teleport available right now is Lived. He holds all the marbles, that's why he's in top lane, but is not matched by zorenous. He's grouped up for the 5-man squad. The emphasis is, we need this Dre. Oh no, Only's in trouble. Is the TP going to come on through? It's not. They've left him. A lamb to slaughter. They found their pick, and a crucial one at that.
Yeah, they get exactly what they're after, right? They get a pick, but it's also onto the jungler. It is one of the stronger points of Kanga as well in Only. It means the resets are gone. The team fight threat really doesn't exist. You've got a cheeky Q here from a Malzahar and a Comet, but it's just not.
Direwolves can just walk their way into the jungle, and Only's going to be spotted in a second. He's in trouble. Hits the unstoppable clips, gets stunned, gets hit, just out of range of that fourth and final shot. The box goes down, but as a paddle star utilizing terrain effectively, so much range, but it still goes against him. Camille falls on down. Here, rocks up Lived. The Ornn horn comes on through, negated there by the stasis. Stopwatch utilized, but the brittle charge comes across. Headbutt, knocked up, and exhausted too. Good paddle star. Liv can't find the execute. Bulldawg also going golden. Multiple members of Direwolves fragile, blinking health bars, and soon to fall on down. Kanga, target selection is messy, but they're putting the damage, and they're soon to secure all these kills. Just the rot damage of this Malzahar, bouncing between these targets and taking out 4.
Yeah, look, we said we were going to get messy skirmishes. We said we were going to get a tax check. We're 20 minutes in. It's not expected just yet. It could be, but no one feeling super threatened. There's so much. Oh, hang on.
Oh, that's nice. The portal comes on through. He says, you can't do that for free, not on our face. Absolutely not. The solar flare now goes on to 1, but the rest of the Direwolves don't decide that that's the fight that they're after. There is a dragon spawning in 25 seconds. It was a risk, an opportunity, but a cost they weren't willing to pay.
Yeah, but it's also now Malzahar without an ultimate at the objective. Zoe basically unleashed, fights on again.
Liv finds the stun, headbutt into the wall, on towards that Leona, down to 50%, locked in place there, but a stasis! Only gets the first kill, knocks up the second, and the zap confirms that leemas is getting excited. Those two in particular are having their fun. The Herald started it, and now to secure it. All the adders are gone here for Direwolves.
Yeah, and they finally find the fight that they were really after. That bubble could be quite big, actually. Nice stopwatch.
Got the moves.
Ooh, that could have been a kill. Yeah, he's got some fancy feet there, doesn't he? Supposed to die with from here on.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. Jhin definitely has
Oh.
doms. Oh.
Oh!
Okay.
Stealthy flash, but not the real flash. He could have double flashed
for
away.
Direwolves. It can't be a split push anymore. Camille's too far behind. It's an engage.
Here we go. It looked like the first real move here to retaliate back from the Direwolves. They find a solar flare. Couldn't call it. Is cut short. Import TP from Lived. Hits the stun on 1. Gets drowsy, but is able to hit R2. And that will be it. The fight fizzles out in mid lane.
If that fizzles into nothing, that is really good for Direwolves, because that was a teleport from top lane. We'll see what it becomes, because Kanga, obviously, with their top laner here, are very content taking the 5v5. Zorenous is going to walk bot lane, so Kanga's response is to force the teleport now as a trade, at the very least, by hitting this barrier.
Got to be careful here, Kyose. He held his restraint to not go in on that play, because a death sentence was lined up to take him down. The Baron is still being leashed down to 4K, but a flash on forward and look to try and lock on this target. Bulldawg was the recipient of the Nevergrass. Then comes Goodo, looking to try and do whatever he can, but he's left to the wolves. He's on his own. He flashes on out. They find that kill, though. They take out Liv. The fridge is empty. It's been unplugged. It's been taken down.
There's food shortages. Direwolves will be able to find the pick, and they'll actually stop the advance, right? They'll stop the onslaught that was coming out slowly and methodically from Kanga. A little bit of indecision with that Baron as well, because it was at 4k health, it was super close to a finish angle. They changed their minds. They really wanted the turn, not the finish. And that indecision hurts. A flash Malzahar on a Leona is not it. Teleports come in.
Yeah, beats TP back to this one. What can they find? Solar Flare is available. Here it goes. It doesn't go wide. Oh, they blocked the rocket. It's not going to be stolen today. The Baron is picked up by Zoe, of all people. A flay back from Goodo, who has no flash. He's going to die. How many of these Baron buffs can they continue to keep on? Chungy gets a double kill, and in the end, it's only going to be a few members that will retain this.
Yeah, but they get the Baron, right? So once again, the win condition of this Direwolves composition is so difficult to execute.
By Frost. And we find ourselves in another situation where another fight will have to take place, because this time a soul point is up for grabs.
But this game was one fight away from done in favor of Kanga, and now we're staring at a Baron buff Direwolves and a chance.
Well, they want to remove the 3 that do still remain. The rocket goes out. Oh no. Only's in trouble, tries to iframe it, manages to disengage away. He's baited enough! He's baited Direwolves in! They find that kill. Zorenous now 0-6, not a game for him, but Goodo goes golden. And as he comes out, he falls on down all the same. leemas is excited, but it's starting to calm down. But Izzy live headbutts in! They find another. 2 Baron buffs are there. 1 taken down. The Direwolves are having their base taken down.
Yeah, and look, the chance just gets squashed immediately. Baron buff gone. Once again, the Ornn 1v9 angle is definitely there. Stand in front of the Jinx and look what happens.
Well, they found their prize, isn't it? They've taken out the inhibitor with that success.
Reanimation. No idea how that interacts with Viego. We'll be curious to see it. What actually happens if you kill someone and then you turn into someone else, but you're in on the heartbeat. But I do still feel like that's their only win con.
Oh, that's a max range, never grasp. You use the portal, you disrespect me. This is why the Malzahar was drafted. A flash away! The Bulldawg still gets hit! Is he gonna fall on down? There's Solar Flare! He's living! How on earth is he living? He gets out scot-free and back in the fountain and no one has died.
He clutches up with the locket there as well, just barely keeping himself alive. Heal used by Thresh. 0 buyers.
Oh no, zorenous. It's a 3-way collapse. Where are you going to go this time? An early flash. He can't sidestep the zap, but he can a death sentence, but he has been sentenced to death.
Yeah, he's just done for. I mean, they pick on the wound effectively here from Kanga. They have to go bottom. It's obvious that they will. But that was the one lane that Zorenous had going his way, right? That was the one place, and his window was gone. He doesn't need to be there when he falls down, but he does fall, and now it's a 4v5. Not looking like there is even a small chance of preventing this one if Kanga play it correctly.
2 waves of super minions about to flood the base through mid and top. Pressure that Direwolves will have to deal with, but it's going to be easier said than done. Kanga, the map belongs to them right now. They can sit, they can dance, they can watch the base cripple and fall on down. Here we go. On towards the Nexus. 1 turret gone. All of the Forge Gold he's utilised nice and early, but to no real effect. The fight isn't about to break out. Glacial Augment on the hook. You're locked in place. Couple that with an Evergrass once again, and that is a dead Leona. Now, can we find any more? Can we find that GG condition? Another hook from Lionel. He is messy. He is the GOAT. He says you can be bull gods, but I can land hooks too. And just like that, Kanga get their first victory off the split.
And it was a good victory.